All right, y'all. How's it going? Anyways, so it's our first start. Your first NFL team start is a moment you have always dreamed about, but stay focused. Stay focused. This should only be the beginning. We're 3-3 versus the 4-3 Chargers. Some receiver icons can be hidden during plays. Offense has distorted play art on third and fourth down. 10 plus passes and throw for a passing touchdown. Rewards 200 plus head coach influence. Let's meet with the head coach. Told us that we had been stepping up lately. He loves our dedication and talent. Embrace this opportunity with confidence, knowing you've truly earned it. Thanks, Coach O'Connell. Excited to be a part of this. Now, are you ready for the pressure of getting this team to the promised land? I'm here to deliver for the fans. I'm here to grind with my teammates. Yeah, we'll do the second one. I'm stepping into a locker room full of guys who've been grinding through the ups and downs. My goal is to earn their respect, learn from their experiences, and get us to a championship. Good. Have a foundation of accountability here. So what's your plan to earn the trust of the players around you? Having a team first mindset, leading by example, by being respectful and humble. Mm, Leading by example does have. That is true. Let's do. Yeah, we'll do the team mindset. My focus is on fitting into their system and doing what helps our offense click. Whether that means taking fewer touches or playing a different role, I'll adapt so that the group as a whole succeeds. That's the perfect mindset. Keep setting the tone with your work ethic, and you'll inspire the team. One last thing, the media will have their eyes on you, so stay focused and enjoy this moment. You've earned this. Nice. Okay, new connection media level 1. We're pretty good there. Let's do this one, the light one, for a workout. Just simply because, all right, gain touchdowns. There we go.
Let's go now. Ready? Here we go. Set. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Go. Down. Ready? 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 Tag. Ready? Let's go. Come on. Come on. Ready? Set. Set. Ready? Get it.
All right, we earned a gold medal. Nice. Agent meeting.
Athletes grow up
Athletes
seeing their
grow up.
favorite
Oh,
players in commercials and ads. That makes it an exciting opportunity when they're asked if they'd like to become the face of a company as well.
oh, that's Nike. Thanks for having me over. I'm excited to meet your news. Oakley is showing interest in a brand partnership if you keep performing like you have been. Okay. Um, always admired their gear. What do they need from me? Wow, that's a major brand. So what are they looking for from me? They love your style on the field and your visibility, but it's not just about image. They want someone who backs up the hype with consistent high level play. Um, all right. Well, I'm committed to doing whatever it takes. I'll make sure my performance keeps climbing. My training's been top notch, and I'm committed to doing whatever it takes. That's exactly what they want to hear. Oakley wants more than just a face for ads. They want a real ambassador. If you maintain this pace and keep earning recognition, we'll have this deal in the bag. Cool. Okay, Oakley, brand representative. Let's go to Sphere real quick. Where's Oakley at? Oh, Oakley. There we go. Okay, so we're on level one. We're a representative. Oh, okay, that was not good for us. Uh, so let's do quests. Agent animated. Equip an animation. A little boost. Perfected. Uh, already did the combine. Fan base. Media. Drew Brees challenge. Throws 7 touchdowns in a game. Pass for 554 in a game. Huh. Bobby Douglas rush for 4 touchdowns in a game. 178 yards in a game. Peyton Manning passed for 55 touchdowns in a season. Sheesh, that's a lot of. Ooh. Okay, Oakley. Equip an Oakley visor and play a game. Throw 3 touchdowns in a game wearing an Oakley visor. And pass for 3,000 yards wearing an Oakley visor. Okay, so what we need to do is equip some gear. Change your gear. Let's do headgear. Where's the visor? Two bar. I'm not one for guardian caps. Okay. There's dark. Where's Oakley? Jordan, Nike. Ocho Cinco. Ultimate Kickoff. Pop Art. Island Warrior. Travis Kells. Clear. Oakley clear. Oakley dark. Yes, we'll equip that. Or actually, you know what? Oakley smoke. Arms. Let's do gloves. That's our right hand. We don't need anything on our right hand. Adidas. Do we have any Nike? Jordan Fly. Ooh. Yeah, let's do this one. Okay, time to move. And feet. Do we have anything that we can change up here? Nope. Hmm. Those aren't bad. I really like these ones though. So we'll save up and we'll get these in the future. All right. And let's move. Play the game. Wait a minute. Weekly activities. Aaron Jones invited you to a birthday party celebrating a friend of theirs, but your strength and conditioning coach wants you to rest. I should really rest at home. That way we're available for the game. Sorry, Aaron Jones. Okay. Let's get ready for the game. We're playing against the Chargers. We're at an 86 overall. The Chargers are an 81. Let's see how we play against these Chargers here.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. But tonight we begin Week 8 with a good matchup for you here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the LA Chargers. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Alabama. And last week, that was one of those games that he just wants to erase from his memory banks, but I guarantee his coaching staff won't let him do it. They're going to make him learn from it. He really looked like a rookie quarterback in that one. He's got to have those kind of outings in year one, but the big question, what does he take away from them, and how does he improve? It starts right here in this game. That's Levi Onwuzurike fighting through and punishing the offense. A big tackle for loss.
That was well played there defensively. Two tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Off the play fake. West going underneath. He's got Hawkinson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 4th down. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
They go play action here on 1st down. Finds his man. There's Jerry Madison. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Minnesota.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
A big gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
That is inside the 5. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Back to throw again. It's caught. Rondale, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He was a perfect 7 of 7 on that opening drive, the 7th being the touchdown pass. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. West targeting more. He's got him on the crossing pattern. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard. At the 36. Looking to throw. West. And he'll get up near the 35 spot at the 44. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. West. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. 1st down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
The Vikings at 500 and 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to run away from home. Well, sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
Minnesota. I got it.
Working in zone, but it's incomplete. They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here. And it's in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have taken the lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. throwing to start the drive. West. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. The Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Taken in by Jefferson. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Vikings.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rushing down it goes. Levi Onwuzurike charging in and finishing off the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide open receiver.
And that is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Ugh, I could have avoided that sack.
There he is, the man taking the snaps under center.
All right, the 41-yard
for
line.
the
Let's
next
go.
Possession. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well
Come on.
in the first
You can
quarter.
do it.
Good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're
Let's
always
switch
seeking
it up a
from
little.
the guy taking the snaps
Do a
is
slot
consistency.
cross.
Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things.
Oh, my goodness.
And it was
That didn't work.
Has been a good leadership and a good distributor. He did an okay job
Let's
of
do double
absorbing the hit,
outs.
just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced
All
the
right,
incompletion.
Hawkinson,
That's
this is
something
all
the
you,
defenders
buddy.
work
This
on
is
all
all
the
you,
time. If you're there,
Hawkinson.
make the contact, but continue to work your way through the
Really?
receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch. Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver. Separates him from the
under.
catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
And nope.
Incomplete.
Let's do it again. Come on. Let me run it for fourth down.
Incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This
Okay,
time
well,
on third down.
never mind.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next
Oh,
possession.
we need this.
How do you think
Come
he
on.
personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive.
Woo!
Yeah, he's going to be
Thank
out
you.
around the 45-yard line.
And the Vikings first down.
All right, Moore or Hawkinson should be the one to throw it to. Moore. Thank you.
It's complete. Top on Moore. And he is tackled inside the 49, right to the 35.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Whew.
First down, Minnesota.
Pretty good play there. Slot outs. Let's do that.
Back-to-back good plays. Have them on the move on first down.
Hawkinson, Addison, or Jefferson. Also
Operating
Jones.
from the gun. West. Escape.
Oh my goodness. I should have ran out to the left. Khalil had that really
He's the one
blocked.
to get him, and
Or
is
that run
sack
lane
number
closed
7
off.
for him on the year.
Okay.
Looking to throw. West. Eluding the pressure line.
Yep.
This time not
Whew,
quite to the
that was
30. It'll be
close.
down at the
Okay,
41
third and
yard line.
5.
A
Let's
great
do
time
cross
defensively there as
drag.
they scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down. Operating from the gun. West.
Yep, triangle. Go for it.
Nice target.
Touchdown, baby. Let's go.
He'll get into the end
Woohoo!
zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Touchdown.
Jordan
Jordan
Addison.
Addison. 30
Let's go.
yards. And the Vikings have moved out in front here in the
Whew,
final minute of the
that was
third
close.
quarter.
That was
It'll never
really,
come,
really
but that's a
close.
rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right. He looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Throwing to start the drive. West. To his running back. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Back to throw. West. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 26. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a first down in field goal range already. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Again, he'll drop the throw. That pass complete to Moore. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's first down.
A gain of 12. And the Vikings first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Partner, what a finish to this one. I mean, this offense, they had it down there inside the red zone, but ultimately couldn't execute that final snap to find the end zone.
Yeah, and they're going to walk away from this one, and you know what's going to go through their heads the entire time until they get to play again. If we could only have that final snap to do over one more time, maybe with a different play call.
Woo!
So
Level
for
9.
Minnesota, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll have a few extra days here now before they face the Lions next week. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville.
All right, we did pretty good there. Almost had 300 yards passing, which was pretty good. Let's see here. In the zone, ratings boosted. We have some skill points to spend, which is 2. Halfback, tight end catch. New connection, wide receiver number 2, Jordan Addison. New connection, Christian Derisaw. Brian Murphy Jr. All right, not bad, not bad. Let's view box, the score, player stats. We had 302 yards passing, 146.6 QBR rating. Justin Herbert had almost 100. Nice. We had a 69% completion rating, which is pretty good. Trey Lance, Sam Howell, JJ McCarthy. All right, not bad. We did pretty good there. Message from our agent. Your opponent relies heavily on man coverage, daring you to find an open throw window. Okay, well, let's look at the window. Sorry, the message from our agent here. Hey, congrats. You've been named Offensive Player of the Week. Your hard work and incredible performance last game truly paid off. Keep shining and showing everyone what you're capable of. Proud to be part of your journey. All right. This week's game plan. Let's look at that. Just wanted to touch base about the game plan for this week. The Lions are running a lot of man defense, so we've got some great opportunities to exploit matchups. Tell me more. We're going to target Justin early and often. We're looking to take advantage of his speed and route running. Crossing routes and other man beating plays will be key. There may be also some opportunities to get our tight ends the ball if we get the right matchups. Let's go. Training, we're just going to rest. Whew, that really increased our wear and tear, our recovery. Okay, so a very well-known streamer has invited you to come play Madden with him and his buddies on a live stream. It could be lighthearted and fun way to connect with fans, but you'd have to skip personal training. Yeah. Ooh. I gotta go with personal training, man. Sorry, fans. All right. That's good there. Let's go to the game. So hit a wide open wide receiver 3 times. Throw less than 2 interceptions. Huh. Let's see what will happen. Wait a minute. What's our skills that we need to upgrade again? That would be 80. One. Ooh. Throw on the run. Throw under pressure. You definitely need to. Medium. Let's do short here. Break sack and short accuracy. Okay, wait a minute. What else was there? It said arm talent. We're good there. That's up to silver. Perfection is good. Arm talent. We don't have enough yet for that. So we've got a long way to go. Because level 10 is Gambit. So we're good there. Let's play the game. Against the Lions.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan.
Today, a fun matchup in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. Leading the Vikings here, head coach Kevin O'Connell. These guys trying to stop hovering around 500. They come in 4-3 to this one. Along the opposing sideline, head coach of the Lions, Dan Campbell. These guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. Let's see the Vikings offense now for the first time. Leading them out, someone we're all very excited to watch. It's the rookie out of Alabama.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from this performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Pushes him off with ease. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 10.
I'm not surprised by that outcome, Kate. You crowd the line defensively by going all out for the safety. You got to be careful you don't wind up giving them an alley, not just to escape the goal line, but for an even bigger chunk of yards.
Completed to his running back. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
13-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. Some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
We're slated downs to approach here from the 40. And this one won't be caught. They're going to flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw run. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. Just for the defender. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Addison, a 6-yard pickup, brings up 2nd down at the 21-yard line.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. He rolls to his right. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he takes it. The Vikings have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Vikings and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Pass play on 1st and 10. This one's to Hawkinson now point. T.J. Hawkinson. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The Vikings headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. They go play action on 1st. Has a big strike to Anderson. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. Jordan Addison, the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Winner, chicken dinner.
The Vikings are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Looking to the air here. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and get that 1st down anyway.
He's calling his own number again. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
1st down, Vikings.
He's going to throw this one. Flush down out to his left. He calls his own number again. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
QB sneak coming. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Vikings get more points to end the left side first half.
Kate, I think two things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on first down. Job well done.
The Vikings ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. You want more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
2nd and 6 now. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. Down to the 10. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
The Vikings headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete. No one's finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and they hit free, incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll throw on 3rd and long. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Now, hang on. Looks like somebody came out after that play, a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. Throwing it again here. Yeah, but a complete defensive play to Charlie Loose, incomplete. Connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll throw it again. Escapes out to the left. He's keeping it. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes again. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know, if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, You can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Well, he's keeping it again. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They run 13 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Jefferson.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Read their defensive play.
They're going play action. Buying some time right. Now he takes it, and he's got a nice goal to go here. So he goes out at the 8-yard line.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open.
And they score. It's a touchdown. The Vikings can cruise to a win, throwing that lead further. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. And what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Vikings are being led back out there on offense by their
Okay, we're gonna try and break the rushing record. I don't think we're gonna be able to touch the touchdown record yet, so we'll see.
Throwing now from the gun, getting out to his left.
Run.
He's gonna keep it this time, and they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Oof.
Like
Okay,
so
we're
many
getting
elite
there.
quarterbacks know how to do. This guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities aplenty to hit this defense with his legs. He's picked the right moments, picked his spots, and that stat line's benefited.
Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going for it again. And they finally bring him down, but that was a big gain and a new set of downs. And that run makes some history for him. He's now topped the previous record for rushing in a game by a QB. The previous mark of 181 was held by Colin Kaepernick since those 2013 playoffs, and the mantle now belongs to this guy. And whatever total he reaches before the end of this one. So not with his arm, but with his legs that he enters the record book, partner. That's the most rushing yards in a game for a quarterback.
I know, Kate, you and I share this thought. On any given game day, we get a chance to see something never done before. History made. And this QB and his legs in particular got it done today.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down in.
And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings continue piling it on here in the fourth. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Vikings ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback.
All right, let's just try it this time. We're going to try and get that touchdown record.
Defensively still available, but using him is not going to alter this outcome. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. On it, and a nearly picked it. Somehow couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
We're going to pass it here. Escapes the sack. And he's taken down to the corner of the play. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
To throw here on first down. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Still sticking with the passing game. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gordon Addison, the intended target. So that brings up second down. They are throwing it again. Ooh, it would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throw on third down. On the move, hit it right. He's running for it. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. And after this play, there's a Lion out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time. And something the Vikings keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.
Whew, that was close. Of course, I was really wanting to get that touchdown record, so not bad. We're level 10 now, working our way towards level 11. Which means we have Gambit unlocked, hit. All right, so we have 200 credit for that. We have, well, that'd be 350 now. It would have been 500 if we threw that touchdown record. And we were really close with, yeah, just a touchdown, really. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Wear and tear, we definitely need a rest. All right, next steps. It's now time to prove you are a core piece of this franchise, someone the organization can win with. Take the next steps to establish yourself as a mainstay. Okay, reach level 7 with the head coach. Pass protection unlocked. New skill unlocked. We unlocked 3 of them. Nice. And we unlocked Gambit. Pass block drill teammate ability is unlocked. Skill. Let's see here. Medium throw. Spin. Juke. Big sack. Oh. Oh, we don't have 4. Let's Change it. Throw under pressure. Yes. Yeah. Just figured. All right, we're at 71 overall now. Let's see. Equip abilities. Gambit. Best quarterbacks learn to to take calculated risks. When they enter the zone, they cannot be intercepted by AI defenders and have increased throw speed. Level 30 and level 20. Okay, not bad, not bad. Character. Well, we're at level 5 with the coach, so that's good. Let's move on to next week. And we did throw less than 2 INTs. Message from our agent. Okay, the league is on notice. It doesn't look like you're a fluke. Continue getting comfortable and surpass other starters in the league. All right. Complete 3 bullet passes. We can get that one. And 200 passing yards plus. All right, let's look at the message from our agent. Congrats on being named Offensive Player of the Week again. Your dedication and stellar performance last game have really set you apart. Excited to see you continue to dominate on the field. Not bad, not bad. Taking your next steps. What's taking our next steps? We'll do that real quick and then see what happens. Weight room.
All the hard work he has been putting in has not gone unnoticed. It has attracted the attention of one of the team's top players, who knows the importance of helping teammates take that next step.
Justin Jefferson's got something to say. What does he have to say to us? I wanted to ask you something. Okay. What's going on, Justin? You've been putting in the work, and you're a big reason for the success we have here, but now it's time to elevate your game even further. Everyone is looking to you to lead us to the next level. Are you ready to step up? Confident reply, humble, motivational reply. Let's do motivational. Every challenge is an opportunity. I'll embrace it and help this team rise up as one. That's what I want to hear. When you're out there, your focus and intensity set the tone for the whole team. Every snap counts, and our guys are counting on you to bring that leadership on every play. Training, we really need to rest on this one, so yeah. Whew, we got everything. Weekly activities. Oh, snap. Meet a new friend? Or go with Justin Jefferson and old folks home? Oh, man. We did just hang out with Justin Jefferson, so I think it's time we give Aaron Jones some attention. Okay, we went to the date. We'll play the game at the next part. Let's see here. We have quite a few things here. Quest complete. Face of Oakley. That's pretty much it there. Let's clear that. And Sphere of Influence. Okay, we need to have a playbook level up. QB1, pass protection. Wide receiver, teammate ability, halfback, inner circle. Trade teams, stylist, Nike, and inner circle. So that means we have to be at level 8, I believe, to unlock Nike. Catching, route running, and deep elite with Justin Jefferson. And Hawkinson, he's got some things we got to improve there. Break tackle, pass block, catch in traffic, grab and go. Neutral, pass block. Fans, okay, home field advantage. Dang, that'd be really good. Okay, media. Answers unlocked. Jordan. Oh man. Answers unlocked and inner circle. In the zone, we have at least 4 more, so that means we have to get to level 10. Stamina. Toughness. Stamina again. Toughness. Stamina. Toughness. Okay. And we're getting close to inner circle. That one. Dance hero. Archetype reset. I have no idea why they'd say that, but okay. Let's see. Character, I think we're good there. Level path. Let's look at the level path real quick. Okay, so 11, we get a skill point. Whoa, 1 gold ability. Level 30 is bazooka. Level 50, we increase our speed. Alright, that's not bad. Our throw power is up to a 90. Our medium throw is at 75, 76 deep throw, 89 on the run. Whew, you really got to work on this. That's pretty much it. But anyways, like I said in the last video, let me know who your favorite player is that you like to watch that isn't on your team. For me, let's see, a favorite player that I like to watch that's not on my team. Well, I'm going to just go with the ironic answer here. Justin Jefferson is one of my favorites to watch when my Patriots aren't playing. He's one of them. There are a few others, but I'm just going to end it there. I'll see you on the next one where we will take on the Baltimore Ravens and see what happens next. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to all so that way you guys don't miss an upload or a live stream. Right now I'm live streaming The Last of Us Part 1. I think we're putting in a really huge amount of progress in that game. But anyways, I'll see y'all next time. Peace!